Hi there, Merry Christmas to all my tour strikers out there. I hope you're having a great holiday season. And for those of you in the warm climates, I'm jealous of you. I'm up here in Bend, Oregon right now, and there's a bunch of snow on the ground, and it's about 40 degrees, and that's been a high temperature lately. This first question comes from all the way from Sweden. Stefan out there. Stefan's got a tour striker, and he's practicing indoors. He's got a pretty good golf swing, really good general fundamentals. But Stefan, you lack a little bit of pivot. You lack a little bit of energy in your pivot. And I call something the buggy whip. And I went over it pretty clearly. Oh, here comes my sugar plum fairy. Say hi, Sammy, real quick. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, Sammy, have a seat. Have a seat. So this is what I call the buggy whip. It's in my first DVD, Maximizing Distance. It's available on my website. But basically the buggy whip, Stefan, what I want you to work on is, a lot of people talk about the club head moving first in the backswing. In fact, today's guru du jour is Sean Foley. And Sean Foley actually comes from the same junior golf program that I did in Toronto. We had the same mentors, Ben Kern and George Knudson, so I'm really happy to see Sean doing well. And his knowledge out there, getting out there to the masses, especially Tiger Woods, which is awesome. The one thing I'm not crazy about though, he says, the club head travels the farthest, therefore it's the thing that has to move first. I'm going to disagree with that because I think that a core initiated motion is much better than a club head initiated motion. And in your case, Stefan, what I want you to feel is that your core gets the club head moving back. And if the wrists and hands are soft, then you're going to see a little delay in the club head as it relates to the core. So a core initiated motion, you're going to see the core start this back, the club head's going to actually move last. And what we're trying to do is create a little bit of lag in the backswing so we can have a little lag in the downswing. See, your golf swing looks great, but it's a little bit back and through. It doesn't really have this dynamic looking pivot. So first thing for you, we're going to have a little bit of core working so that the club head's last, so we can get a little feel in the downswing of this mass at the end of the stick, putting some pressure into our hands. And then our next thing for you is I really want you to feel how the left foot, on the way down, we feel our weight go into our left foot, and then this motion is into the ground, straightening our left leg. Because Stefan, when you're hitting shots, you're down the line view, and you get to impact, your hips, your shoulders, and everything seems very square at impact. I want you to really try to get that butt, get those hand hocks on video. What's that question, Sammy? Your feet? Good question. My little 3-year-old daughter asked a question, soon to be 4 though, that what about your feet? Well, you're going to feel your right foot work onto its instep, and then you're going to feel your left foot get on the outside of your left foot. So try to show that butt down the line a little bit, and you're really going to feel your weight into your left foot and feel that pressure that you can step down into the ground. I call it moving the needle. Move the needle on the scale. Your first move is that we want to feel like if we had a scale under our left foot, we could really press down and get that needle to pop, okay? So step down, that'll get some burst, it'll get your hips clearing, it'll give you a more dynamic motion.
Stefan or Stefan, if I got your name wrong, I apologize. To add one more thing to the tip from the other day in the living room, I really want to see you do a lot of impact drills, hit shots where, when I was talking about showing the camera from down the line perspective at impact, I want to see more of your rear end on camera. So hit a lot of shots to this position. Hard ones. I mean, you can hit it. Got my kids' little junior 7-iron here, my daughter's. You can hit a lot of shots right to this position where you've got a flat, nice flat left wrist, nice bent right wrist. You're really bursting your pivot, and go ahead and learn how to hold this shot before it continues to swivel and rotate up into a finish. Okay, so address position, a little bit of lag on the backswing, and then you're going to feel your weight to your left foot, and then pivot. So it's a lot of punch shots when you're doing this, and you'll feel like you're going to hit these nice and low, and that's a good feeling. Okay, so really feel like your backswing steps into your left foot, pivot, hold off that finish. When you hold off that finish, your hand conditions are going to be flat left, bent right, and you're going to look about like this with a golf club. It's going to feel pretty toe down, both hands uncocked, nice flat left wrist, bent right wrist. Bam. These shots should go pretty low. If they're not going low, that means you're adding a little bit of cupping going on there. We don't want that for this drill. All right? Take care.